Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum friends. Friends, today we are going to configure LLDP and CDP on different network devices. As you know, CDP is the Cisco proprietary protocol, and definitely it will be configured on the Cisco devices only. And LLDP is the industry protocol, and it can be configured on any devices. Like it can be configured on Cisco devices and Huawei routers, Juniper, and other vendors also. For Huawei configuration, we will be using ENSP, Huawei simulator program, and for Cisco configurations, CDP configuration, we will be using Cisco packet tracer. As you can see, this is the Cisco packet tracer, and you can see all the topology and all the devices in this topology. And we are using these devices in the ENSP. These are the Huawei devices. These both are Huawei routers, and these are the Huawei switches. While these are the Cisco routers and switches, and some PCs are connected. We will configure CDP or LLDP on the routers and switches only. First, we will go to Huawei devices and we will configure LLDP on the Huawei routers. Then we will verify the neighbor discovery. Before configuration, let's see what is the CDP and what is the LLDP. CDP is the Cisco Discovery Protocol. It is used to share information about directly connected Cisco devices. It sends announcements to multicast destination MAC address, which is this, to each connected interface. This information is stored in the table in RAM, and LLDP is the industry protocol, and LLDP stands for Link Layer Discovery Protocol. Now we are going to configure LLDP on a Huawei router. We will go to System View. We can change name first. Sysname R1. Command is LLDP enable. See, LLDP is enabled now. Now we will go to the other router, router 2. Here we will go to System View, Sysname R2, and we will configure LLDP enable. Huawei switch, System View, Sysname, switch 2, LLDP enable. Here also configured. Now we will go to switch 1. We will go to System View, Sysname, switch 1, and LLDP enable. Now let's verify the results. We will type display LLDP neighbors. These are detailed results. We will type LLDP display LLDP neighbor brief. So you can see it is connected to gigabit Ethernet 0/0/1 of router 1. As you can see, this is neighbor interface, neighbor device, and local interface is Ethernet 0/0/1. Now we will go to router 1 and we'll see here display LLDP neighbors brief. Here you can see two interfaces of router 1 are connected to other devices. One is connected to switch 1 and other is connected to router 2. So we can see local interface G0/0/0 is connected to router 2, and router 2 interface is gigabit Ethernet 0/0/0, and local interface on router 1, which is 0/0/1, is connected to switch 1, and switch 1 interface is 0/0/1. Now we can also verify here display LLDP neighbor brief. Similarly, you can see all the interfaces and their neighbor interfaces connected here. We can verify here on switch 2 also display LLDP neighbor brief. See, only one interface is connected to the router 2. So friends, these were the configuration on the Huawei routers. Now we will go to the Cisco packet tracer, and here the Cisco router. We will type enable, then we will go to the configure terminal, and we will set host name router 1, And here on Cisco we have command CDP run to enable the CDP protocol. We can also configure LLDP, but on Cisco we will prefer to configure CDP. We can configure CDP on a single interface also, rather than configuring globally. Let's see how to configure on single interface. First we will check interfaces, show IP interface brief. Sorry, we will go back, show IP interface brief. These are our interfaces. We can configure these also. Interface gigabit Ethernet 0/0/0. First we will no shut it. We will configure CDP by this command. As you can see, CDP enable, but we will not configure here because we already configured globally. So we will go back. Now we came on the other router. We will enable configure terminal, enable the CDP by CDP run command, and we will go to the interface gigabit Ethernet 0/0/0. This is connected to the router 1, and we will no shut it. Also we will go back and we will configure terminal. We will configure hostname R2. Now we will verify the CDP status on these two routers. Show CDP neighbors. So you can see device ID is router 1 R1, the neighbor device. Local interface this, and interface on the other side is this. Capability R mean it is router, and platform is ISR 4300. Mean this is the model of the router. Now we will go to configure terminal. We will go to interface gigabit Ethernet 0/0/1, and we will no shut down this interface also. As you know, this interface was connected to this switch, and we will configure this switch also. Configure terminal, CDP run. We will go back, show CDP neighbors. So you can see by enabling the CDP, we found this information about the remote device, which is R2 router 2, and it is connected to fast Ethernet 0/3 of this switch, and remote device type is R, which is router, and this is the model of the router, and the remote or neighbor device port is this. We can configure also we have configured on the switch, and on the router side we will go to the configure terminal. We will go to interface gigabit Ethernet 0/0/1. By default router interfaces are shut down, so we will no shut, and as you can see now it is coming up, and now we can verify CDP status. Show CDP neighbors. So you can see on the router 1 we have two neighbors. One is connected to R2 and other is connected to switch, which is this one. We will modify its name, host name switch 1. Now we will see here. It will take some time to update the neighbor information. See, now it has updated the neighbor information with the switch 1, and this information will be cleared after some time, after this all time is expired. Similarly we can verify here also. We will go back, show CDP neighbors. So we can see here its name is switch, and these are the neighbor information. We will go to the switch 2 and we will modify its name by typing host name switch 2. Now we will go to this router and we will check neighbors. Switch 2 did not advertise. We will wait. Now you can see all time is expired and a switch is now not visible in this list. Here only these two devices are available. On the other side it is still showing, but once this all time is expired, then it will not be shown here. So 4 seconds are remaining. See, the time all time is 0, and after that switch is not this device is not listed in the list anymore. You can see. So friends, for today our configurations are done now, and if you like the video, please hit the subscribe button. Also like the video and share with your friends. Till the next video, Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.